What's up everybody, it's Andy here and welcome to my Game Week 13 preview, a weekly FPL video where I take you through my team, what transfers I'm making, who I'm captaining for the coming weeks, and kind of what I'm looking to do in the future weeks as well. So we're just going to jump straight into it today. It's a pretty awesome part of the season, one of my favourite parts of the season because we've got game weeks coming thick and fast. So game at the weekend, game week 13, and the next one's on Tuesday, and then the next game week's the following Saturday. So 3 game weeks in like 8 days or something like that. So it's a great part of the season. Let's jump straight into it and I'll let you know what I'm thinking for game week 13. So this is my team this week. I've got one free transfer. For anyone that watched my Game Week 12 review, you'll see that I had Game Week 13 listed on the screen. I don't think anyone's noticed it so far, but you will if you go back and watch it. And my rank is 135,000, so in the review I couldn't have that on screen because the Game Week hadn't updated, but that's basically what I dropped to from 101k because of the Monday games. Obviously, Choupo-Moting did well, Gross did well, who's like owned by about 25% of all players. So it knocked me down a bit, but overall I rose in rank this week by about 65,000 places. So I'm happy. This is my team following a wild card. I don't think I'm going to make any transfers, but I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll start off as always as running through the team. So goalkeeper wise, I'm actually a bit stuck this week because I've got Richarlison playing Elliott. So part of me thinks I shouldn't play them, but at the end of the day, I still feel more confident that Elliott's going to get a clean sheet than Pope. Now, the thing is, Burnley are very good at not conceding too many goals, so while Arsenal may score, they're probably not going to score too many, but Pope could get a lot of saves. He's doing really well for saves since he came into the Burnley team, like Heaton used to do when he was playing before he got injured. So I'm a little bit tempted to play Pope and hope that they can shut Arsenal out as well, so he'll get a monster score basically, a load of saves and a clean sheet, could be really good. But right now I'm playing Elliott, so that's the goalkeeper choice. In defence, it kind of picks itself this week. Again, I could play Ben Mee in the hope that Burnley shut out Arsenal, but I'm not sure they definitely will, so he's on the bench. Duffy playing Man United away, that's a definite benching because I think Man United are going to score quite a few goals in that game. So I've got Maguire away to West Ham, Daniels away to Swansea, and Dan at home to Stoke. So fair enough, Scott Dan, Crystal Palace have kept no clean sheets this season. It is not likely to happen, I suppose you could say. Surely they're going to get a clean sheet at some point. I think the defence isn't as bad as it's looked, but yeah, he's in there mostly for his goal threat. So hopefully he can get a goal for me. If he gets a clean sheet, that's a bonus. Really, it should be the other way around. If he gets a clean sheet, great. If he gets a goal, it's a bonus. But I think he's really in there for goal threat. I just think he's a better option than me and Duffy this week, so I'm going to play him. Daniels away to Swansea. Swansea have been okay. But more recently, they're letting goals in. I think Daniels looked pretty good against, in the last game where they won 4-0. Although he didn't get any attacking returns, he put in a lot of crosses. So he's got potential for attacking returns. I think there's a possibility of a clean sheet here. I still don't think Swansea got too much going forward. So I'm happy enough to play him. And then, similar to Maguire, away games, yes, you wouldn't necessarily bank on them for clean sheets, but it is against West Ham, who have looked pretty poor. Moyes has come in. I don't think he's going to inspire a team pretty much. There's a lot of like negativity at West Ham right now. You know, the fans aren't happy with the board. The players, apparently there's some unrest there. And David Moyes is the one that's got to try and steer the ship. So I'm happy to play Maguire. Again, he's a player or a defender that's got goal threat. He hit the post against Man City at the weekend. So I'm happy to play him. And he's got nice fixtures going forward. So he's in my team this week. And then really, again, the midfield kind of picks itself. Obviously, I'm playing Salah. A tougher fixture than he's had recently against Chelsea at home. But got to play him. He's done really well. Richarlison again has done well away from home. Got his first goal at home at the weekend. But I think Newcastle away, I think there's a possibility he gets a goal there. So that's why I'm not too confident about playing Elliott. So he obviously plays. And Sterling's the only one I'm looking to transfer, possibly for Pogba. I'll talk about that in a minute. Otherwise, I've got to play Sterling away to Huddersfield. It's a great fixture. So really the choice is between Loftus-Cheek or Choupo-Moting. Got punished for benching Choupo-Moting this week, so that's in the back of my mind. I think I'm basically picking Loftus-Cheek because he's got the home game. He's picked up a couple of assists in the last kind of few matches, maybe 3 or 4 matches. I just got to hope that he can get on the score sheet as well. So Crystal Palace look a better team, I'd say, going forward. Zaha's in pretty good form now. I just got to hope that Choupo-Moting can get another assist and maybe get on the end of one. Choupo-Moting hasn't done that well away from home, although he did get, again, his first goal yesterday. But I've kind of got a similar scenario to Richarlison and Elliott, that Choupo-Moting is playing Scott Dan. So am I really banking on Scott Dan to get the clean sheet and shut Choupo-Moting out? It could hurt me again. I got punished for doing something similar last week. So right now that's how I'm lining up with Loftus-Cheek. Sterling, basically, he started in the Champions League tonight, so there is a chance he gets rested at the weekend. Sané didn't play. He's looking nailed on right now on that City side in the league, so it's a really good option. I can't quite afford him. Maybe I should have got my wild card. Perhaps that was a mistake. He's risen to 9 million now, so it's even harder for me to get him in. But Sterling, yeah, he did play in the Champions League, but so did Bernardo Silva, who is generally the one that will come in for him. So I'm not confident Sterling will start, but I think there's a chance he will. And I think City are going to batter Huddersfield. So he's Man City's top scorer this season. He scored 11 goals. That's more than any other player. That's in all competitions, not just in the league. Obviously, Sané's doing really well in the league, and he's got the most FPL points for all City midfielders. But I'm probably going to keep Sterling, because the one I'd bring in is Pogba. Came back with a bang. We've played 5 games with Pogba in the team, Man United that is, and scored 4 goals in 3 of them. His stats aren't necessarily the greatest, but he seems to be bombing forward, making those late runs into the box. That's how he scored his goal where Rashford assisted at the weekend. So I think 8 million for Pogba is a really good deal. The only problem is after Brighton at home, it's Watford away, which is not a brilliant fixture by any stretch. Arsenal away, which could be tough, and Man City at home. So the next 3 after Brighton are not great. Whereas I think Sterling has Huddersfield away and then Southampton and West Ham, I think it is, at home. Either way, they've got 2 nice home fixtures after this game. So I think I keep Sterling and hope that he plays maybe 2 of those 3, or at least gets good minutes in them. So probably going to keep him. The other reason I want to do that is because of my strikers. So I've gone for the 3 premiums up front. But I know longer term, the value is probably in midfield, so I need to get rid of one of those 3. I don't know how soon I'll do it, but if I don't make a transfer this week, I've got the option of doing it next week. Maybe I downgrade a striker to either Nias, or obviously he's potentially getting banned now. He's been charged for diving, so he might miss out on 2 games, but I could still bring him in knowing that he'll be back soon. And then go to kind of 3-5-2 in midfield. Or I could get Callum Wilson, Abraham maybe, and go for a cheaper option up front and just put that money in midfield, get Sané or Hazard in. Hazard's the one I'm looking at. Maybe doubling up with Morata, because I think Chelsea's fixtures are so good. And if I want to captain one of them, it's probably going to be Hazard out of the 2. So Morata I'm happy to captain, but preferably I'd rather captain Hazard. I think he just gets the extra goal for the clean sheets, of which I think they're going to get a lot. And also gets extra point for a goal, which is decent. So yeah, basically that's what I'm looking at doing. Maybe downgrading a striker to get a midfielder in, and perhaps I'll save a transfer this week, so I'll have 2 transfers the following week, and that'll let me make 3 transfers in total for only -4 points. And I could potentially get a different different defender in as well. So I'd like to get Alonso if I can afford it. I just don't know right now how exactly I want to do that. So that's why I'm kind of leaving my options open. But obviously I'm playing with 3 premium strikers. They're the 3 highest priced players in my team, so I've got to play them. Kane, obviously, yes, I'm worried about, blanked again at Arsenal. He's only scored in 4 games this season. Granted, he got braces in all of them, but that's not good enough for his price. I'm so put off, I'm not even sure I'm going to captain him against West Brom. Even though West Brom have just lost Pulis, they look awful. And in my head, I think surely this is the game where Kane scores, but we just can't trust him right now. And I'd almost rather have something from my captain than nothing. So a lot of the times, I've said this on kind of the Scoutcast and previous streams, we go for the captain option when we think we're going to get a massive haul. Whereas realistically, getting say 7-8 points is a decent captain return. And I mean 8 before the captain, so that would be like 14 or 16 points. So that's one of the reasons I captained Lukaku last week, because I thought he's probably going to get a goal. And I think Lukaku's going to get points again this week. It might not be huge. Maybe it's a goal and a 3 bonus. Maybe it's a goal and an assist, 9 points. That would be fine with me. That's 18-point captain. I think that's decent enough. So I think Kane's got to show me that he can score before I'm willing to captain him. Will I get rid of him? I'm not sure, because if he does well, I want him straight back in. He's got the fixtures as well to really punish sellers. But I can see why they're doing it, because they can distribute that cash to other areas of the team. And I don't think 3 premium strikers is the way forward. I think it's okay for now. But there's so much value in that midfield. You've got Coutinho, Salah, Hazard, Richarlison, Gross, Choupo-Moting even looking okay. That you want to put the money in there. So I'm sticking with the 3 premiums for now, and I'm probably going to captain Lukaku. I'm not sure about Morata against Liverpool, but Morata definitely comes in my thinking for the following week, which is Swansea at home. But yeah, that's how I'm lining up this week. Let me know what you think about my team. Do you think I should make any transfers? Is Sterling to Pogba a crazy thought? I mean, I think Pogba will do well against Brighton and maybe against Watford, but then it gets tricky. But after the Man City and Arsenal game, there are some good fixtures, so maybe I should wait until then. Obviously, doing that move, Sterling to Pogba, would mean double Man United attack and no Man City players. So I'm pretty sure the comments on this video are going to be, you're absolutely crazy to go without City players. But let me know if any of you think it's possibly a sane transfer. I doubt it, but still. And also let me know who you're going to captain. If you've got Kane, are you captaining him? If you've got him, are you getting rid? Can we really get rid of Harry Kane, who could still go on to win the Golden Boot this year? He's that good of a player. So let me know in the comments below. I'd be really interested. I think we're going into a period where there's a lot of game weeks. We've got to make decisions quickly. The turnaround, you know, is super fast. So, you know, if someone punishes us, we haven't got long to think about getting them back, etc., etc. So it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be fun. I'll be streaming as much as I can. I know with midweek fixtures, it's going to be very hard to do a review, preview, and a stream every week. So if I'm going to prioritise everything, it'll probably be the streams. But we'll see how it goes. So next stream will be on Thursday. And then we'll probably have a stream on Monday, because there'll be a gap between Sunday's games finishing and then Tuesday being the next week for the next game week starting. So Monday, probably stream on Thursday and Monday. And then who knows after that, probably the next Thursday. So there probably won't be too many review and previews. It depends how much time I've got. Like I've bored you to death with, I'm moving house currently, which is taking up a lot of my time. So it gets harder and harder to make these videos. And basically, it's the wrong time of the year in FPL to be doing it when there's so many game weeks. But there we go. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I'll let you know in advance when I'm going live. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't already. That'll let you know when the videos are going up and when the streams are going live. Hit the little bell to make sure that you're notified. Otherwise, I'll leave the video there. Like it if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. It would be really appreciated. Comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll leave it there. Cheers for watching all, and good luck in Game Week 13.